Boaz, in the moment, is able to go and to be able to look at the situation with kindness. And, we would have forgiven somebody, even a very kind and good person, we would have forgiven them for losing themselves in a moment like this, which is a very compromising moment, um, very easy to imagine ill intention of someone else, and also something that puts him in a very, very bad position. All right. We would have not been surprised at a different kind of response. And the Medrash goes on at great length about this, about what it means for someone who is able to approach every situation first, looking at it with an eye of kindness, thinking the best of others, assuming that people have good intents in mind, trying to understand what that intent might be. And that kind eye, the opposite of the way what Elimelech's approach when he went, that harsh eye, which made him go and which made him leave Beis Lechem, that kind eye is the eye which goes and it allows this whole story to go and to reach this glorious conclusion. And she tells him to stay there till morning. She leaves with him, and he leaves with her and takes her home. And he tells her, "Come to the court tomorrow, and tomorrow is the day that we will clarify it." And she goes and she tells her mother-in-law what happens. The end of the book again is she comes down to the court. Boaz is the head of the court. They ask, is there any closer relative who could marry her? There is indeed a closer relative, but the closer relative doesn't want to marry her because, as I told you, although the law was Moavi and lo Moavit, that a Moabite woman can convert, but not only a Moabite man can't, it was a law that had been newly taught or renewed. And he said, how do I know people won't forget it, or there won't be another occasion when people won't remember it, and then my own children will go and will be forgotten? It's very interesting. This person is referred to as Ploni Almoni, because what he was worried about is my lineage might come into question one day. All right. He's not even given a name in the text. Okay, the one who worries about his lineage rather than doing kindness to a relative and ensuring that Elimelech continues to have some memory and is welcomed back into the Jewish people in spite of his fate, he's the one who's Ploni Almoni. None of us know his name, and none of us will ever know his name. And however difficult this sits on our modern sensibilities, I think it underscores the degree to which the book of Rus is the book of loving kindness. It's a book about what does somebody else need, what has to happen for other people, what is the way in which that I can go and give in myself, and devoting oneself entirely to that mission of giving.